Hello, hope you're having a great day. Now I feel like I am fully through my recent negative spell and it's a good opportunity to analyse exactly what happened and see where I can learn from it. I obviously don't want to dwell on what happened because I could end up back in exactly the same state. But yeah, I've always said that you shouldn't live your whole life in future and past, but you can use the past to learn from it, to reminisce, and obviously use the future for planning. Now this morning, I didn't even have an alarm go off at 7:30 because I changed my alarm yesterday to go off at 8:30 because I had a bout of insomnia. So I wanted to give myself that extra hour's sleep. But I actually ended up waking up naturally today at 10 to 8. But then I decided that I needed to have a lie-in and actually didn't end up getting out of bed until 20 to 10, I think it was. And I could feel myself, or I could feel my mind almost trying to persuade me to get depressed about not getting up. And I definitely remember that kind of thing happened on at least one or maybe two of the mornings recently where I was in this sort of negative state where, you know, my mind is basically making things worse by giving me another excuse to get depressed. So, you know, in an ideal world, I want to get up at 7:30 every day, but, you know, sort of learning from what I've been through recently, I decided that I wasn't going to, you know, be super hard on myself for not getting up early today because it might have put me back in that negative phase. So, you know, I've sort of accepted that, you know, I didn't wake up early. Now, I'm not going to continually every day go easy on myself for not getting up because I do want to start getting up early. But, you know, as I said at the end of yesterday's video, you know, the most important thing in my life is staying clean and, you know, staying sober. And I'm now on 267 days clean. And, you know, as I said at the end of yesterday's video, I would rather be on the streets with absolutely nothing but clean than be a multi-millionaire, but, you know, on drink and drugs. So I'm certainly better in a situation where I'm waking up late, but I'm clean, than, you know, waking up at 7:30, but taking drugs, for instance. So, you know, I kind of gave myself that leeway this morning when my mind was, you know, I could feel it trying to, you know, make me feel bad about not getting up and make me feel depressed about not getting up. Another thing, when I was sitting on the sofa, just about to do my meditation session, my girlfriend Kat was next to me and she said that she was worried about me. Obviously, because I've been in a bit of a state the last few days. Now, again, I could feel my mind trying to come in and try and make me depressed about how I've made her feel bad about me feeling down. And, you know, again, I just had to accept it for what it was and not allow it to make me feel bad about the situation. Obviously, in an ideal world, I don't want to be in a situation where I'm making my girlfriend feel bad because I've had this negative spell. But for me to sort of focus on that or allow my mind to make me focus on that would then make things worse and potentially put me back in the situation I was in. So, you know, that's just a couple of examples how, you know, once you get through a negative phase, it's then time to, you know, start analysing your mind. Analyse where your mind is trying to drag you back into that negative phase. You know, this is the kind of thing I do every day anyway. I'm analysing my mind. But yeah, that's just a couple of examples of where, you know, my mind literally was trying to drag me back into the negativity that I've been in for the last few days. So yeah, today, you know, I'm happy, I'm buzzing. My body is absolutely mullered after yesterday's boxing. I've definitely got something going on with my shoulder as usual. But, you know, I don't want that to hold me back from doing my exercises, which I know I need to do every day. Me and Kat are probably going to go to the gym together today, and I'm on arms and chest. But here at home, I think I'm going to bang out some push-ups, some crunches, and some squat jumps. And I'm basically just going to bang them out till failure, and I want to accumulate 50 of each. So, yeah, it's going to be difficult. But, you know, because I'm not lifting any weights, I'm just using body weight, it shouldn't, you know, risk, you know, injuring anything. So, yeah, I'm going to crack on with that. Then I'm going to jump in my cold shower and have my breakfast. And then I can crack on with the work that I need to do today because I'm obviously a bit behind. Hello, so it's now 5:45 and I have been flat out all day on my MacBook editing the car video, which is now queued up, and editing yesterday's video on this channel and doing a load of other stuff. And I've just been so busy that there's no opportunity for the negative side of my mind to come in and overtake me. And yeah, I really feel like I am now properly back on track. So really grateful that, you know, I'm not now feeling how I did for the last few days. And yeah, with all my work done, it's now time for me and my girlfriend Kat to go to the gym together. So yeah, time to get ready. All right, so we made it to the gym. It's now 6:45. Just got caught in loads of traffic on the way here, which isn't ideal, but this is still a lot earlier than a lot of the times when I go to the gym. I'm on arms and chest at the moment, but this shoulder here, I think that's your trap, is it, up here, is really hurting. So I'm gonna have to be careful with the presses. So I'll just be going light and high reps on those machines. Because it's Kat's first workout of the week, we'll be doing cross trainer to warm up, which is intense, but yeah, let's go and get this done. All right, we are back home after the gym, and it was a really good session on arms and chest. I felt after I got off the cross trainer that I wasn't as knackered as I usually am, which was weird considering I was probably still a bit fatigued from yesterday's boxing session. And at certain points in my boxing session yesterday, I felt like I was way more knackered than I usually am. So yeah, it's almost as if like my fitness is up and down, or, you know, maybe I wasn't as intense on the cross trainer as I sometimes am. Who knows? But yeah, always enjoy going to the gym with Kat. I was definitely going super light on the stuff that could potentially put my shoulder under strain. And you know what? It's mad. Like I have a bit of a twinge in my shoulder, and then because I go light, it actually makes it feel better. So yeah, lightweight and high reps is the answer for whenever you've got a bit of an ache and pain. But on the way back, I sort of had an idea that we should have mince for dinner, even though Kat had already marinated some chicken. I do eat, you know, quite a lot of chicken, so it can get boring. And then we went to the little Tesco's around the corner, and they only had like the 15% fat mince, and we like the 5% stuff. And then, yeah, we basically just come home and we're going to have some steak that Kat had bought for us to have on Friday. So, yeah, really looking forward to our steak dinner, but I'm going to have a shower.